Hey everybody, how we doing today? This is a secret stream. I didn't announce this one. Really, today I just want to do some Pokedex stuff, and I wanted it to be kind of low key. We're here back again on a Tuesday morning because we really just have a few Pokemon to grab. We were able to get Landorus in our last episode from here in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Really, we still need a Bonsly, or Bonsley. I've said it both ways. Let's see. We need extrasensory, agile, and strong. And we got to get that research level to 10. But first, we got to return to the village. So we got to get a Bonsley, we got to get an Elekid, and we need to get a Cherubi/Cherim. Those are the three regular Pokemon that we need to grab. Now, like I said, last episode, we were able to get Landorus, we were able to get Thundurus, and we were able to get Tornadus. The gang's all here. Look at these bad boys. They all look the same, and they're all mean-mugging, but they... Oh, I have never been a huge fan of these Pokemon, but they are a lot more charming in this game. They give them some good personality by giving them their own like little boss fights. But I'm also not a huge fan of just like the Generation 5 Pokemon in general. But that's just me. I know a lot of people love the Generation 5 Pokemon. Alright. So now, where do we want to go? We want to go to the Coronet Highlands, because that, I believe, is where we're going to be able to find our Elekid, maybe, just maybe, even our Cherubi. Because I know that Elekid can spawn up here. I'm going to go ahead and knock out this Luxray with Landorus, because it was going to be annoying anyway. And like I've said before, we need to get our research levels up to 10 for all three of the forces of nature here. That's going to be important for us as we further ourselves in the game. Now, as far as I know, Elekid can spawn up here, near the Alpha Electivire that's up there. Now, it might, in the things that I have seen, right where this Electabuzz is where our Elekid should be. But that's going to be easy from Ground-type Landorus. Oop. Oh, another Electabuzz. How about that? Wow, that barely missed me. What was that? Oh! Hi, Foxtrot! That's so funny. What's up, friend? That's really funny. That was on my stream notification. I thought that was in the game. I'm like, what's happening? That's really funny. But hello! How are you? Thanks for being here. Okay, so there's Electabuzz again. Alright, so we need Elekid. So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna try to reset this. I'm going to go ahead and rest until morning. But how we doing, folks? This is pretty chill. It's kind of like, I'm kind of in the tedious area of Arceus right now, just looking for the last remaining Pokemon in our Pokedex. Again, another Electabuzz here. I think we should be pretty good on Landorus's. still chasing me. Still no Elekid. But I can search for some of our other friends here. If we go over toward the Celestica Ruins, we can try to find Bonsly in some rocks. And I know that there are some areas where we can try to find Cherim and Cherubi. Because there's always those pseudo-woodos right there. And I said last stream, there is a possibility that some of this stuff we can do. What's up, Anxious? How are you doing? I am just working on catching every Pokemon just to get to the final bit of story. I'm not trying to, like, max complete all the Pokedex or whatever. Just trying to catch all the Pokemon to get to continue the story. I do need to complete Landorus's Pokedex entry for that to happen. Okay, I'm still in the Celestica Ruins. They say Bonsly could possibly show up on the east side of this area. Oh, down there's the Clamberclaw Cliffs. Don't remind me. Alright, still no Bonsly. Yes, that's been my experience. I do have... we're going to go over here to the Lonely Spring, because I hear that can be a spot where you can find Cherubi. There is a spot in the Mirelands that I am hopeful about as well for Bonsly, and we'll look there. Because really, I'm going to kind of bounce around the Lonely Spring area here, and I know that there's a spot in the Obsidian Fieldlands that a lot of people have said where you can find Cherim and Cherubi. So I'll look there as well. But to reset the shaking trees, you actually have to go back to the village and leave the area entirely. It would be a lot more convenient if you could just rest at the camp and that could reset the trees, but what can you do? Hi, Carmine. Just wanted to grab you. I guess I don't really need to grab these anymore. We have all of the evolution items we need. Ooh, there's an alpha down there. Alright. So if we go down to the Fabled Spring, we can check there as well. Okay, the little island of trees, yeah. Just no shakies. I know they can be down here at the Fabled Spring as well. So before we leave the area, we'll check there. And then I'll try to check one more time for the Elekid. And then we can try a different area. We're just soaring. We're soaring. Flying. I never knew there was more than one Magnezone. About to hit it. I know there's the Magnezone kind of like up where you first get Sneasler in that area. Let's see. No shakies. Oop. There's a rock. I'm gonna hit it just for giggles. I was about to say, I did not see what that was. Ooh, the trees near the Alpha Probo Pass. Is that Where is that? The Alpha Provo Pass, is that like Primeval Grotto maybe? Ish area? There we go. Alright, Landorus. Ooh, a Dawnstar. That's fun. Landorus's research level should be good now. Top of the waterfall. I see. I'll look there. Thank you, Anxious. I appreciate this a lot. Space-time distortion. Top of the waterfall, like about there. Yeah. At this point, really any shaking tree I will hit. Another Alpha Scyther. There's Sneasel. Oh, I thought that was something else. Oh, gosh, I love Sneasel so much, guys. Oh, okay. There's a shaking tree. Pray for me. I'm gonna save. That's just bothering me. There we go. Come on, Cherubi. Yeah! Oh! It is good that it's a Cherrim, but I also still need a Cherubi. Oh, and it's happy, sunny Cherrim. Oh, gosh, dang it. I was really hoping it would be a Cherubi. Because I could just catch a Cherubi and evolve it really quick. But dang it. Okay, whatever. Still good. Still good. Still need Cherrim. It was half of the luck that we needed. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit this thing with something. Okay, I have Crab Apple. I can just use Quick Attack. Perhaps it will, Anxious. I like that attitude. Yeah, I'm just really worried about killing it. Alright. We should be able to catch it now. There we go. Yes! Alright, so that's great. Okay, so now what we'll need to do, we'll take a little rest. And we'll see if we can find Elekid. If not, we'll leave the area and go try to find Cherubi / Bonsly somewhere else. There is our Luxray. Another Electabuzz. What I saw, this Electabuzz was an Elekid. Maybe I should knock out this Electabuzz as well. But, what's going on with me right now? It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning in Ohio. Really, really nice out today. I'll probably go out and go for a run later, which is delightful. For those of you that know, I'm on my summer break. And it is wonderful. Let's see, just a little while. Yeah, I have seen Iceland's as well for Elekid. I have seen a video of someone finding it here. And I would love for that to be me. But I guess not. I guess not. We'll look in the Icelands too. I mean, we have a lot of options. Well, we found one Pokemon we needed. And we completed Landorus's research level. Which is really important for the story, so that part's done. Yep, there we go. Oh, nice. Back to the village we go. So I'm gonna try the Myrlands. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna try the Myrlands for Bonsly. There we go. Alright, so let's set up... Let's head up here. And there should be a spot right about... Right about here is where I need to go. There's my pin. Yeah, I'm told... Now for Paris, that's not something I want to need right now. I'm told Bonsly can spawn right where these Sudowoodo are. And I'm also told that if you knock them out and then reset, that's gonna reset your odds for Bonsly. Beedaloo. Lovely. My pin should still be in the same spot, but it's all the way up. On top of the mountain there, so I'll just fast travel. Gosh, fast traveling rocks. I think I told folks yesterday I've been playing Final Fantasy VI. Which I adore, but the fast travel options have not been as strong. But thankfully I am playing the Pixel remaster of that game, so I can turn off encounters, which, gosh, I cannot imagine playing that game originally and not being able to turn off encounters. That would be completely brutal. But that's one of those games, kind of like one of those older games that it's just a lot harder than the games I'm used to, Pokemon's and whatnot. Also, Anxious, if you are with me, is there a spot? Is there a spot here in the Mirelands where I can find Cherubi? I feel like there might be somewhere. Gotta reset the day. Biddle-doo. Alright. No, we still want to travel this way. Okay, like the Shrouded Ruins, like where you find Spiritomb. Pseudo-Ludo aren't here anymore. That's interesting. Got this out in Paris. Oh, the Salacian ruins, I see. I'll have a look-see. Any shakers? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try resetting for Bonsly this way. Do you always have to go off of the current map that you're on to reset everything in terms of spawns? Like, I know that that will reset these shaking trees. But like, I'm hunting for Bonsly now, obviously. So like, I've been doing this method of defeating the Pseudo-Ludo and resetting the day. Is that going to be as effective? Yeah, still just Pseudo-Ludo. Okay. Let's use Thunder. We're in the rain. I wonder if that works the same in this game. I'm taking my aggression out on these Pseudo-Ludos. Yeah. Of course, these Paris hate me. Paris hate everybody. They're just full of hatred, our Paris. Beetle-boo. We can give the Highlands another try for Elekid and Cherubi once we hopefully find a Bonsly. Let's see. Pseudo-Wudo. And Pseudo once again. The hatred is mutual, Anxious. You're so right. Yeah, okay. I'll go a couple more rounds looking for Bonsly here. And if I don't find it, I'll look for those rocks. Because I know they're in the Celestica ruins, right? I just don't know where exactly those rocks are. Let's see. Be-do-do. Well, I was talking about being obsessed with Final Fantasy VI lately. I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering, but I am a Pokemon card collector, and I do generally like to collect things. The Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards that they are about to put out are so cool. And I really want to get, like, every single one. But, you know, I also don't want to spend thousands of dollars. It's just the coolest thing ever. Let's see. Especially, I want to get those Final Fantasy VI characters. And, I mean, they really, the tie-in really focuses on Final Fantasy 7, 6, and 10, which are definitely the most popular. Let's see. They're right at the bottom when you fly past Alpha Luxray. Yeah, we're just going to take out our anger on this Paris really quick. Just for funsies. Yeah, I don't know if any of y'all are Magic the Gathering players, but I know I have some friends that really enjoy it. I've not been much of a card game player, just a collector in my life, but who knows, maybe one day, maybe I'll get into it. Because these artworks are insane and so cool. Alright, let's see. There's a pseudo. And another pseudo. Alright, I'll reset one more time. And if I can't find this here, I'll go ahead and just look in the Highlands for all three. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, I should be able to find the Bonsly, Cherubi, and Elekid all in the Highlands, but, you know, that might be too good to be true. You could be too good to be true. My wife's a big Casey Musgraves fan, and I have, as a result, become one. She's just so good. She's one of those artists where you just gotta appreciate, man. She's wonderful. The Brava Arena. And I have decided that if I cannot find these Pokemon on this stream, I will do it off stream. There you are. They heard me say it. We found Bonsly, folks. Okay, so I will try to point this out for others. You see Bonsly there in front of us. If you look at our map, we're here kind of like south of the Brava Arena. They can spawn here in the Crimson Mirelands, but it's very rare. We've had to reset a lot for it. So we are going to be very, very careful here. We got him! Oh, yeah, you're right. It's so funny. I have seen that where you just need to feed it a bunch of berries to get it to level 10, but it's okay. I'm not worried about getting it to level 10 here in our playthrough, but I mean, I will add that for all of you folks that want to play Arceus and want to level 10 all your Pokedex. There is a thing in whatchamacallit, in the Pokedex, where if you feed Bonsly a bunch of berries, you can increase its research level. And I just decided not to do that, but if you can see here, times you've given it food, you can do it a bunch of times. Anyway, I'm just so happy that we caught one. That's incredible. So let's get out of here. And let's go to the Highlands once again. And thank you to this person who made this video that taught me how to find Bonsly. Techno Trainer. Thank you, Techno Trainer. Shout out. Definitely completed Pseudo Udos. Let's see. Could be too good to be true. Okay. So, yes, Highlands we go. We'll go to the Summit Camp. All right. Oh, nice. So we can, what I'll do is I'll knock out these Pokemon up here to try to get that Elekid spawn. And then we'll look around for, don't need to look for Bonsly anymore, just need a tree. And we got Cherim. So we need 237 Pokemon to complete the Pokedex. Let's go, yeah, ordered chronologically. Yes, I like this because it gives like the actual numbers of everything, and this is where I kind of found everything that I needed. There's a Pokemon right there. Let's see. Obviously that's Elekid right before Electabuzz. I was blanking for a second. Because as you can see, we have almost everything. We have that spot missing for Elekid, and where is Cherum and Cherubi? Yes, and there's Cherubi right there that we need. $239, absolutely, Fork. Anxious or Fork. Do you prefer Anxious or Fork? We'll definitely knock out enough Electabuzz, that's for sure. Alright, so we have a lot of different spots where we can find Cherubi. Is there any validity to the fact that it needs to be sunny to find Cherubi? Because I've heard people say that. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, we'll start there. Doesn't need to be sunny. Check all our spots here. Nothing by the Sneasel and the Gyarados. Nothing shaking anyway. Here's something. Come on, Cherubi. Yes! Oh, hooray! So, folks, this has been let me catch Cherubi first. I almost ran away. Oh, I almost ran away. That would have been horrific. Just stay in the ball. Okay, whatever. I will just hypnosis you. Alright. Oh, yes. Hooray! That is amazing. Okay, so, for what it's worth, for those of you that are trying to complete the Pokedex in Legends Arceus, I know Cherubi and Cherum have been really difficult for me and difficult for a lot of people. Right around here, like top of the waterfall, like start of Celestica Trail, I found a Cherum and a Cherubi in the shaking trees around here. So this is the spot that really worked well for me, and hopefully it does for you as well in your playthrough. So that rocks my butt off. Let's see. So I don't have to worry about Cherubi anymore. It's just Elekid. Ooh, okay. Well, we know that the knock out their counterparts and reset the map and respawn. We know that strategy works. Because that's how we found Bonsly in the Mirelands. Ooh, it's snowing. Jeez, it sees you from so far away, doesn't it? Looks right. I'm gonna have to knock out both of these guys. I'm gonna push the those. And Landorus is gonna make really quick work of all these electric Pokemon over here, so that's no big deal. Perfect. Now, use Crab Apple for this one. Honestly, Elekid is not the one that I thought was going to give me this amount of trouble. Alright, fine. Gosh, I love Typhlosion in this game. So cool. It's the coolest. Yeah, Luxray's still sitting over there. Some nice iron chunks. Oh, who is number 239? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I know I talked about this a little bit. Darkrai and Shaman don't count toward the Pokedex because they need game data from other games. Even though, like I have talked about here, my Darkrai event did not work for whatever reason. And Shaman is another Pokemon that's supposed to function a lot like Darkrai. I think Darkrai, if you had Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl data, it would show up. Shaman, if you had Sword and Shield data, if I'm not mistaken, it would, the side quest would show up. But, Shaman, I showed you all there's like a field of dead flowers over by Lake Verity in the Fieldlands. And there's a nice little cutscene where Shaman brings life back to that little field of flowers. I have lots of grit dust now. So what do you think? Do you think it's gonna be here in the Highlands or in the Icelands? Will be the best spot to find Elekid. Oh, let me show you. So there's a mystery Pokemon right there, 234. 238. We have Fiona Manaphy. 238, that's going to be Arceus. 239 is Fiona. Yes, that's correct. And I know that this is an old game, but I'm saving it for the uninitiated. Alright, I'm gonna try to reset for Elekid like once or twice more. When I told the game I was doing was nice to me and gave me. Thank you, Anxious. I appreciate you. That's very nice. Is there a time of day where they're more likely to show up? I don't know. Alright. Good old Luxray. Good old Electabuzz, as always. Oh, thank you. No, before this stream, I very meticulously combed through. I'm like, okay, what else do I actually need? Because before then, I was just kind of winging it. Yes! Guys, the game is listening to me! Okay, so you see Elekid right there in front of us. Here, up toward the stone portal in the Coronet Highlands. This is where Elekid can spawn, but it's usually Electabuzzes. It has been for me a lot. But now we can approach and try to catch this bad boy. Eat that food, boy. Perfect! Ah. The game was listening to me. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, guys. We have finally found all the regular old Pokemon in this game. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. So very happy about that. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. I'll just keep this squad. 7 grit dusts, dang. From killing all those Electabuzzes. I sure have caught 2 Pokemon. I caught a Cherubi and an Elekid, Professor. Ugh. Out freaking standing. Oh, you've made new observations. I sure have. I sure have defeated a lot of Electabuzz now, Professor. Excellent. Return to the village. I have only caught 1 shiny. Well, outside of the Ponyta. I have been, in my experience, very unlucky with shinies in this playthrough. Because I usually keep them in, like, my back pasture. Because this shiny Ponyta is part of the story. You can always catch it. The only other shiny I found was this Motham in the Coastlands. But other than that, that's all I've seen. Oh, no, that's not true. I did see a shiny Kricketot that I accidentally let run away, which made me very sad, but what can you do? It is a good shiny, you're right. I mean, you can't go wrong with the blues. They both have that nice blue. So let's see. I'm okay with this. We're gonna go... missions and requests. So, let's see. The Incarnate Forces of Hisui. So we gotta show Kogita the completed Pokedex entries of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. This might be the last thing we do today. Oh my gosh, you got 2 shiny Cherubis? What? That's insane. So let's go to the Ancient Retreat here, so we can talk to Kogita. Alright, let's talk to our old friend. Ah, you've arrived. You know much about Landorus, Tornadus, and even Thunderous. Well done. In more normal times, I would bid you let those three fly free, as is their nature. But we are yet fresh from the tearing of the space-time rift. Until its after effects fade entirely, perhaps it's better to keep our trio contained. You might be right, Kogita. And now it is time to tell you the rest. What is it? There is one more of that cohort. There is a new genie, a new force of nature introduced here in Legends Arceus. Kogita says, come, and here we see Enamorous. She looks a little bit different than the other forces of nature, still like a little genie. But yeah, once you get the completed Pokedex entries of all three of those Pokemon, Kogita will show you Enamorous, and we will have the opportunity to catch it here in Legends Arceus. I'm excited. This is Enamorous. You've seen it. That is a lot of Wormy and Wormadam. A Pokemon hailed as the Herald of Spring. I love it. Enamorous is not particularly given to ill behavior, but I imagine you'd like to document her for your Pokedex, wouldn't you? I would. Catch her then, if you like. She always flits about in the Crimson Mirelands. And she's beautiful. Enamorous is not particularly... Oh, she's just telling us where Enamorous is, which is really nice of her. We love Kogita. We're big Kogita fans in this house. So, let's go to the Mirelands. You know what? I'm just gonna catch Enamorous today. Screw it. I'm having a great time. Yeah, let's do it. Bogbound Camp. I want to get my squad. I want to get the squad back together here. I do have Giratina, though. I'll probably keep Giratina. Let's see. I'll keep Giratina instead of Rotom. That's fine. So now I'm just looking for... Who's my last squad member that I'm missing? I'm going to feel really bad for forgetting them. I love my squad. Yeah, there's Samsung. Spiritomb. Ah, yes, Kaite. Awesome. Love this. Hey, Anxious, do you want to name my Giratina? Give my Giratina a fun name? So I'm going to reset the... Oops, not the star. I'm going to reset my pin here to the Scarlet Bob. How about Bob? Oh, you're speaking my language. Folks, this here is Bob the Giratina. Beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. I love that. Thank you for that. Okay, let me save. So, now that we have caught Thunderous, Landorus, and Tornadus, we've shown Kogita the finished Pokedex entries for those three Pokemon. She has revealed Enamorous to us. Enamorous should be hanging out right about here, and there she is. This one, I'm told, is a little bit tougher than the other three to capture, so let's try to get the drop on her. Ah! Didn't do it. Try again. Her tornadoes might confuse you. I'm not sure. I'd say she'll get you in the air. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm facing her when I fall. Are you ready? I don't know if she sees me. Come on! How did that not work? Get out of here, Stunky! You don't want to break your legs. Oh my goodness. So now I just gotta flap about like a silly guy over here while I regain my health. Who needs ankles? Who needs to stand or walk? Ugh, I thought I had it. Oh, dang. Yes, I'm confused. Alright, so she is proving to be tougher than the other three so far, just like I have heard. I'm still gonna try to get her. Ugh! My issue was the landing directly on top of that. I'm gonna try ground assault here. Oh my gosh, that should have worked. Ah. Oh boy. Alright, she's over there. Yes! Oh my gosh, I was really worried. Oh, okay, so we have gotten to Enamorous. She's a fairy type, so we're going to want to be really careful with Dialga here. I'm going to use Earth Power. I don't want to use any of my... Oh, it's a flying type as well. I guess so. I did not realize that. So that's not good. Let's go to a different Pokemon that will be a lot more useful. How about... yes. So it's fairy flying, actually. I found that out the hard way just now. I'm using Infernal Parade, because that's not going to be a swamp. Okay, I love that. Got a crit. Oh yeah, that's going to hurt. And kill. Yes, it will. Alright, so let's go to... Crunch will destroy me. Love this. We'll get an Aqua Jet in. Perfect. I'm just going to go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball. Why not? Yes! Yes! And folks, we've completed the Hisui Pokédex. If you can believe it. Here on a beautiful Tuesday morning, we have completed the Hisui Pokédex. There is only one other Pokemon to seek out. Just so I know I'm not delusional. 238, that's going to be Arceus right there. But now we've got Enamorous. We have absolutely no gaps. No gaps whatsoever. All the way up to Rowlet. Oh. Folks, I'm not going to lie, it feels good. I'm not going to lie. So, I was saying we could get our Arceus finale this week, and it took us a secret stream on a Tuesday morning. But folks, we are there. We have our beautiful Hisui Sky. I'll save one more time because I have anxiety. And folks, Anxious. Oh my gosh, you've been so wonderful today. Thank you for your help. Thank you for being here. It's been really great having you. Thank you. We're going to finish Arceus this week. It feels unbelievable. We've been playing Arceus forever. And, I mean, I'm more excited to move on to our new game, too. So, exciting, sad, but exciting. Thank you all for watching. If you've watched this far on YouTube, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please comment. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. And I will see you all next time. Peace, kids.